Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amirul. Have you guys ever wondered what is actually the milling process of palm oil in the milling facility? So for today's video, I would like to invite all of you into a little bit information about how is actually the milling process. So before we go through about the milling process, I want to show you guys an overview about one of the company that handle the palm oil industry that I have choose.
So now, let's see an overview about Sarawak Oil Palm Berhad. Its location is at Jalan Meri Bintulu, Sarawak, 98000 Meri, Malaysia. Sarawak Oil Palm Berhad, which is well known as SOPB, is a Malaysian public company listed on the Bursa Malaysia. SOPB have become a public listed company in 1991 after its name was changed to SOPB in 1990. SOPB is involved primarily in the cultivation of oil palms and the operation of palm oil mills. And last but not least, it has expanded to over 121,000 hectares with 87,000 hectares planted with the oil palm tree in Sarawak. And it also well known for its motto, which is to become a diversified corporation with global recognition.
Now we have seen an overview about the Sarawak Oil Palm Berhad. Now, before we move further into the company information, let us look about on how is the milling process actually occur in the palm oil industry.
So, in milling process, the first step is the FFB reception, or which is well known as fresh fruit bunch reception. This FFB that arrive at the mill will be weighed on the weight bridge before being graded. Grading is a must to make sure only the ripest fruit will be selected for the next process. So for the second step, of course, it is the sterilization process. Generally, it is used to get rid of insects and dirt. It also helps to destroy the oil splitting enzyme and arrest hydrolysis and auto-oxidation. After being sterilized, all the selected FFB will now enter the thresher. Threshing process will help to remove the fruit from the bunches, and these empty bunches commonly used as an organic fertilizer. Now, all the fruits will enter the digester. Fruit digesting at high temperature will help to reduce the viscosity of oil while destroying the fruit's outer covering, which is well known as exocarp. Finally, it will completely disrupt the oil cells. And then finally, all the digested fruits will enter the pressing. Pressing is to make sure that the extraction of palm oil will complete. Digested fruit will be squeezed and produce mixture of oil, moisture, fiber and nuts. And for your information, mechanical pressure was applied during the process.
Wow, that was an interesting video about milling process in the palm oil industry. So now we have got a gist about how milling process in the milling facility occur. So now we can move into further about the Sarawak Oil Palm Berhad company.
The characteristic of palm oil products in the Sarawak Oil Palm Berhad. It have refined bleached deodorized palm oil, refined bleached deodorized palm stearine. They also have palm fatty acid distillate, crude palm kernel oil, and lastly neutralized palm oil, which is known as NPO. So next, for the palm oil product utilization and demand of the company, the SOPB group have managed to produce a premium red palm oil under the brand of Mary's Red Palm Oil Classic, and also Ceraco Pure Vegetable Oil, and also they have others vegetable oil in their market. So now let's move on to the sustainable framework in the plant. From the view of the board of directors, they will promote sustainability in respect of environment, economic and social aspect, overseeing SOP groups, sustainability performance, and also approval of sustainability policies. Next, for the group management committee, they will formulating sustainability strategies, goals and implementation procedure and practice, deliberate sustainability issue, and also managing SOP groups sustainability performance and sustainability reporting. For the group sustainability committee, they will enhance the sustainability performance across the group. They are also in charge in the engagement of the stakeholder. They will also raising awareness among employees about the sustainability of the plant, and they will assist the management to ensure that the sustainability standards are consistent across the group.
So now let's move on to the overview of the supply chain of Sarawak Oil Palm Berhad. So, based on this data, I observed that the middle office of Sarawak Oil Palm Berhad is primarily source the raw materials of crude palm oil and palm kernel for processing in Sarawak Oil Palm Bintulu complex. And middle office also assisting the logistic planning for the Singapore trading office. So, for your information, Singapore office Asia Oil will conduct the international trade of processed palm oil products to Europe, Africa, Indian subcontinent, and other big countries. And also, Singapore office market product from the palm kernel crushing and biodiesel plant. So that's the end for our plant virtual visit. Thank you for watching this video. Let's see each other in the future. Thank you.